Hi guys, I want to say a massive thank you to Brexiteers for putting Irish peace at risk. It says here from the Belfast Telegraph, Loyalists pull their support for Good Friday peace accord. Body representing terror group tells Johnson Irish sea border has undermined agreement. And in the rest of the article they say that they want the Irish sea border to be removed, or they're going to return to violence. Now, they, in 1994, along with the IRA, decided to lay down their weapons, to have them decommissioned, and for them to join the peace process, to leave the armed struggle as they saw it and join the political struggle. They did that in 1994, along with the IRA. The main loyalist groups did this. There were some fringe groups that continued to fight on as they saw it. But it was a fundamental change in 1994. You first had the IRA ceasefire, then you had the loyalist ceasefires, and then you had the long road to peace, which culminated in the Good Friday Agreement a few years later. That agreement has stood the test of time, and now it seems to be under threat because of Brexit. What's happening is the paramilitaries on the loyalist side are angry with the fact that there is a border in the Irish Sea, and they're being egged on by politicians such as those of the DUP, the Democratic Unionist Party, who are convincing these people that they need to fight. Of course, they're not saying to use weapons, but they're saying we need to engage, as I said a few days ago, in guerrilla warfare against the Northern Ireland Protocol. Now, the Northern Ireland Protocol is part of the withdrawal agreement, and the withdrawal agreement was set up along with the protocol to protect peace in Northern Ireland, to avoid a border on the island of Ireland. Now, there are certain elements of the loyalist community who would like to see a border on the island of Ireland. They don't want to see one in the Irish Sea. They see this one in the Irish Sea as creating a continuing separation between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. But what was the alternative? I've talked about this before. There were three possibilities. A border on the island of Ireland, which would run into conflict with the Good Friday Agreement, which some of these loyalist paramilitaries, when they turned political, signed up to. A border in the Irish Sea, or for Northern Ireland, along with the rest of the UK, to remain part of the single market and the customs union. Now, the DUP, of course, voted against that last option. They preferred to have a border on the island of Ireland. But that was going to, of course, run into conflict with the Good Friday Agreement, which would have seen border posts being placed on the island of Ireland, and then you would have seen a similar situation with, instead, not loyalist paramilitaries, but Republican paramilitaries threatening these border posts. Damned if you do and damned if you don't, it seems. But this is the consequence of Brexit. And the sad aspect of this as well is that the vast majority of people in Northern Ireland don't want Brexit. They didn't vote for Brexit. They're not happy with Brexit. But we're stuck with it. The people of Ireland did not vote for Brexit. The European Union didn't vote for Brexit. But it seems to be the Republic of Ireland, it seems to be the European Union who are trying to fix this problem, while Boris Johnson and his government are sitting on their hands and are now threatening, it seems, the Northern Ireland Protocol as well. I don't know how we're going to get out of this. I don't know how we're going to fix this problem. We can't throw away the protocol, because that would result probably in a border on the island of Ireland, which of course would result in border posts, and then we would see a return, perhaps, I hope not, but perhaps a return to some sort of violence on the Republican side. Of course, having a border on the island of Ireland runs into conflict with the Good Friday Agreement, and this is not something that the British government want. because they eventually want a trade deal with the United States, and the United States have said on numerous occasions, if there's a border on the island of Ireland, they're not going to agree a trade deal. So I come back to the comment I made at the very beginning. This is thanks to the Brexiteers. There was an option some months back to have, or some years back I should say, there was an option to have Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK within the single market and the customs union, and we wouldn't be seeing these problems. But both the DUP and the ERG didn't want that. They were dead against it. And this is the consequence. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?